What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy T McNeil. So if this is indeed your first time here, make sure that you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, just like it says down below on the screen, especially if you're looking for the latest information, the sneaker news, reviews, updates, etc. This is the place to be. So what is going on with y'all tonight on this beautiful Tuesday night, man? Look, I'm up late. I'm definitely excited because I finally got my Air Jordan 3 Fire Reds in today. A brother was a little bit nervous because the thing is, right, when UPS dropped these joints off, I wasn't home. Y'all know how it is, especially when you start ordering shoes, things like that. When they come to the crib, that's one of the downsides, man, because you can possibly get your stuff stolen. All right, so luckily, nobody bothered my joints, man, and I'm able to do the video right now. All right, so if you guys have any comments and questions, definitely leave it down below in the comment section. So let's get started. Now, very reminiscent of the Air Jordan 3 UNCs that I just made a video about not too long ago. Let's talk about the box that comes on the Fire Reds. Now, keep in mind, doing this entire video, guys, about the fact that this is only for the people who are currently on the fence about getting the Air Jordan 3 Fire Reds. You know, it's not for anybody else that pretty much already has the shoes, okay? So again, this is a review, hands-on, updated, you know what I'm saying? If you guys are still on the fence and you're undecided whether or not you want to purchase the shoes, this is what I'm here to do a more in-depth review to kind of see if I can get you guys, you know, to push into getting these type of shoes. All right, y'all. So again, just keep that in mind during this entire video. But let's talk about this box. Just like I said before, guys, reminiscent of the UNC versions of the Air Jordan 3s, the Jordan brand and Nike has collaborated once again and decided to bring you guys this very beautiful box. As I stated before, this is not something that I normally will go over because the box is not really the star of the show. The star of the show is the shoes itself, okay, y'all? But you can see it for yourself. You got the Fire Red, and you also have the elephant print that they put onto the actual box of the shoe, okay, y'all? So I'm definitely feeling that. You can go around the box, you know, very good stylistic design, bro. I'm liking these joints a lot. And of course, you know, you got your blacked out Jumpman logo right there plastered on the front of the box. All right, so inside of the box, of course, you know, we got the paper. You know, not a lot going on here. So the paper says, what does the paper say? You know what's funny, guys? I actually can't even read what that says. Trying to see what this actually says. Well, nevertheless, that's not important. All right, y'all. So we ain't gonna worry about that right now. But yeah, that's the inside of the box, man. You know, they didn't really color code this like they did the UNC 3 box, but either way, it's all good. But let's go ahead and get rid of this box because this is not what you guys are here for. What you guys are here for is the actual Cement 3s themselves, okay, y'all? Now, I talked about these shoes before, and, you know, the thing is, I know a lot of people just wasn't feeling the shoes, okay? I know one reason why people weren't feeling the shoes is because of the actual rear or the back heel base of the shoe, okay? And that's also a gripe that I have with this particular sneaker as well. So we're gonna go over both of those. Now, the first thing is, I know a lot of people wasn't feeling it because they wanted the Shy versions, basically on CHI on the back of them. Everything else on that particular shoe was exactly the same as you see it here, but because it didn't say Shy, for some strange reason, I think a lot of people were turned off by the shoes, okay? That's not the gripe that I have with this particular Air Jordan 3, okay? My gripe that I have with the shoe is the fact that it actually says Nike Air on the back of the shoe, okay? It's not a major gripe. It's not something that's like game changer. It's not a deal breaker or anything like that. But just a simple fact that it says Nike Air is kind of a turn off for me. I don't know how you guys feel about that. But see, the thing is, with the UNC versions of the Air Jordan 3s, they didn't go this route. What they decided to do was actually put the Jumpman logo on the back of these joints. And then they had the Air badge at the very bottom. So with that being said, I kind of wish that the Jordan brand had went that route with these Cement 3s rather than it actually saying Nike Air, okay? I mean, I don't have a problem with Nike Air. I know this is a Nike product, But at the end of the day, I just think, in my personal opinion, that the Jumpman logo would have looked a lot better than it just clearly saying Nike Air. Okay, y'all. I guess if you're not a shoe person like that, you're not any type of sneakerhead, I guess people feel as though if you see Nike Air on the back and they're like, oh, he just got some Nike Airs on, people might not realize that you actually are wearing Jordans. Okay, so again, that's neither here or there, but that's a gripe that I had with the shoe. Other than that, everything else honestly looks pretty good, bro. So we're gonna start off actually with the right shoe. And what you guys think about this leather, man? I think this leather is buttery smooth. You do have the tumble leather on these joints, very soft to the touch. Also, you know, it's divided by another smooth leather at the very bottom. Okay, so you got the tumble leather at the top. Then on top of that, you got your individual stitching, again, broken up into the regular leather at the very bottom. Okay, y'all. And of course, just like the additional Cement 3s that have came out in the past, including the UNC joints, you do have the elephant print wrapped around the front of the toe box area as well, stitched to the body of the shoe. You also have the elephant print on the back quarter panel of the shoe as well, okay, which goes around from the back quarter panel to the back heel base of the shoe, underneath of that Nike Air badge, and then it continues on to the inner portion of this outsole of the shoe, okay, or the outer portion of the shoe. Okay, so I want to get you guys thoughts and opinions on that. And once again, like I said, you do have the Nike Air badge stamped onto this rubber pallet on the back. Again, it wasn't enough of a deal break for me not to purchase the shoes, but at the same time, like I said, I kind of wish that, again, instead of the Nike Air badge, they decided to put the Jumpman logo. I just really think that would have looked a little bit better. All right, y'all. Other than that, we go to the toe box area, guys. You can see right there. Again, more of that tumble leather, very buttery smooth. You know, no complaints right here. I like the grayed out panels at the very top where the eyelids are, guys. You do have blacked out eyelids. You do have that iconic Air Jordan 3 punch hole design that they put onto these top panels as well, underneath the eyelids. I think that looks great. You do have more blacked out eyelids right here as well. And speaking of the punch hole design, that same design actually carries on to the tongue of the shoe itself. Okay, now it does come in that cement gray. You also have the red Jumpman logo placed on the front of the tongue. Okay, and then say once again, you do have the punch hole design that comes onto the tongue itself. Okay, y'all, all Cement 3s come like that. Doesn't matter which version that you get. Okay, y'all. Now, what I do like about these shoes, guys, is the fact that the Jordan brand has decided to actually include, as you guys can see, not one, but 2 sets of shoestrings. Well, technically 3. Okay, you got your black already coming in the shoes, but the Jordan brand decided to include white, and they decided to include the cement or the fire red shoestrings as well. Okay, so now, once again, this is broadening your customization options, and it allows you to actually customize the shoes to your liking. Okay, now what I'll probably end up doing is swapping out the black and I'll include the white. Okay, y'all, just to kind of break the shoe up a little bit more, because you do have white as a part of the midsole of the shoe. And like, for example, the shirt that I'm wearing today has the white Nike on the front. Okay, so this would actually go perfectly with these shoes along with the hat. Okay, y'all, as you can see on the brim of this hat, it does have the elephant print that damn near matches the elephant print on this particular shoe. Okay, y'all, so this would be an easy outfit for myself or you guys or anybody else to really put together. Okay, so I'm glad that the Nike Jordan brand actually decided to include these shoestrings. I think that was a nice touch. You know, other than that, man, let's talk about the interior portion of the shoe. What I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna pop these shoestrings off, get these out of the way, and let's go ahead and untie one of these shoestrings. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and do both. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and let's loosen the shoes up. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Let's peel these tongues up so we can really talk about this interior. Now, what I love about the interior of the shoe, guys, is the fact that it also comes in that cement gray cloth on the inner portion of the shoe. And on top of that, you do have the fire red cement, not the cement, I'm sorry, the fire red shoe liner that comes onto the shoe as well, okay? Now, what's also nice is the fact that you do have a Nike Air badge on the inner portion of the actual Cement 3s themselves. But again, this is one of them gripes, guys, when I talk about the Nike Air badge. Just like the back of the shoe, they put it onto the inner portion of the shoe as well. Me personally, I would rather like to see a Jumpman logo in the inner portion of this shoe as well, just like I want to see it on the rear. Again, that's just a personal preference. That must, to me, would kind of indicate, okay, yeah, this is definitely an Air Jordan, okay? Like I said, some people might see this, and like I said, if you're not a sneakerhead, you're not really into the shoes like that, you're going to probably mistake these for just regular Nike shoes, okay? Which they're not, okay, y'all? So it's Nike branded, but it's a Jordan brand product, okay, y'all? So the only Jordan brand that's on the entire shoe, once again, is on the tongue, okay? So if you're like me, you know, y'all might want to, you know, especially right now, we kind of going to the spring months. It's not quite short weather yet. So with that being said, until that weather actually comes up, I mean, a lot of people still gonna be wearing jeans and pants and sweatpants, stuff like that. So you might want to roll them up a little bit, you know what I'm saying, y'all, and just kind of show the tongue. And then as people, like I said, that's not really familiar with the shoe, they'll be able to see this and know that this is actually a Jordan product, okay, y'all? So, very small gripe, you know what I'm saying, y'all? But again, that's just something that's on my wish list. All right, y'all. And then lastly, let's show the outsole of the shoe. So what we're gonna do real quick, I'm gonna tuck these shoestrings back in. Get these joints out of the way, because a lot of times, you know, when I'm trying to show it, the shoestrings are flopping around, so it's kind of hard to show it. But showing the outsole at the very bottom of the shoe, again, you do have the Nike badge coming in that cement red, or the fire red coming at the bottom. Really not sure how I feel about that. I mean, I guess at some point they kind of had to put a Nike brand on the shoe just to let people know that, yeah, this is a Nike branded product. But again, me personally, I probably would have liked to seen more Jumpman logos on this shoe, except for the tongue. You know what I'm saying, y'all? I think, you know, it would have been better, okay? But honestly, with the outsole, it's all Air Jordan 3s. You know, it looks good. Comes in the, you know, the cement gray. You got the fire red down here. You got your white. And again, you got your fire red Nike badge, okay? So, at the end of the day, I think, honestly, they should have probably could keep this saying Nike at the bottom. But on the rear of them joints, like I said, Jumpman logo. And then on the inner portion, you know what I'm saying, y'all, Jumpman logo. I think that just would have been better, okay? So, that's pretty much it, man. You know, if y'all want to see it on the foot review of the shoe, let a brother know down below in the comment section. I can accommodate you guys. But, you know, that's my review, my take on the Air Jordan 3 Fire Reds, man. Like I said, the shoe didn't sell very well. And like I said, I have an idea why. But I think at the end of the day, it's still a great shoe to add to the collection. You know, it's just like the Air Jordan 1. The 3s is definitely very sought after. You know, a lot of folks like the 3s. And this is honestly my very first pair of 3s. Okay, y'all. So I'm definitely happy and glad, excited to get these joints. And, you know, one more pass through, man. But they look good, man. They definitely clean. You know, they're very, very stylistic. Aesthetically, they look good. And really, at the end of the day, it's just like UNC versions, okay? It's just coming in fire red, okay? So if y'all got any comments and questions, y'all leave it down below. Brother, get back to you. Let me know, like I said, if you guys think that these shoes are well worth the price. I know right now they've been out probably for maybe close to a month or maybe a little over a month. So I don't think it's quite time yet, as of yet, for the price to go down. But right now, I don't think they're worth $200. I mean, if you can find them for maybe $160, $175, or somewhere around there, I think that'll be a better price, okay? But to pay $200 for these shoes at this point, you know, it kind of doesn't make any sense. I mean, Nike pretty much, you know, took a loss when these shoes first dropped because they just didn't sell, okay? But if you can be a little bit more patient then you might have an opportunity to get them at a good price. Actually, I got them for under $200 myself. Okay, y'all. So it is possible. All right. So like I said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And lastly, do not forget to tap that bell symbol so that way you're always in the loop. As soon as the DC Show puts up new content, talking about myself, of course, you guys will get the notifications, and then that way you don't miss nothing. All right. So I appreciate you guys watching and listening and tuning in. Until the next time, make sure that you guys have a good one and stay safe.